Hi Stampers, this is Super Awesome Stamper Shirley Merker. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Sun Prairie, Wisconsin, USA. In this video, I am going to show you how to assemble this card. It's part of my Kits in the Mail program for October into early November 2020. So if you'd like to purchase this kit box, then go to my blog at superawesomestamper.com and click on Kits in the Mail for all the details. So to complete the kits, you'll need to grab the Harvest Hello stamp set along with the Apple Builder punch. So go ahead and grab those off your shelf and start mounting them on some blocks. And then look for this kit in your box. So it's the one with this fun little ribbon, and hopefully you all got this ribbon. I'm getting towards the end. So if you're watching this video late or later in the month, maybe you got a different ribbon. So everything is included in your kit, all of these punch pieces and the backer sheet. So I'm not going to open that up. I've got one kit right here ready for me to use. I'm going to back up a little bit and show you how I created all that cardstock that I have got cut and scored in your kit. So I got out my trusty scoreboard and I scored it at 4 1/4 along the short edge. Flipped it 90 degrees and scored it at 5 1/2. So then it was in 4 equal quadrants. And this piece is already cut, so don't let that throw you off here. It's a lot easier to show you where we're going if it was 2 cut pieces. And then line up the corner of your paper to the edge of your scoring board. So line up both corners. Then take your stylus and then just press down. And that will give you a score mark that you can use your paper snips on. If you've got a super long paper trimmer, that will work too. All right, so we just need one of these. I'm gonna bring back in the sample card here. So first thing is to grab your bone folder. You're gonna wanna flip that down. Actually, yours are already flipped because yours are in the kit. But you're gonna wanna crisp up that score mark. I just flipped them down. I didn't do a bone fold on them. And that's so that while we're assembling our kits, hopefully those angles won't bounce up quite so much. Where's the other one? There. Okay, next, so we got that done. Let's work on the inside piece. So we've got a bunch of stamping to do. So in your kit, you've got enough supplies for 4 cards. So just grab a set of these square or rectangular pieces in pattern paper. You've got a mess of champagne rhinestones. You've got either ribbon cut to length or a big length, so grab that out. I gave you 2 strips of paper, that's so that you have 4 sides in case you can't get your sentiment straight. You've got a lot of options, so I just hopefully you only need 1. And then you'll need 6 of the punches. So I've punched everything out for you from the Autumn Punch Back, which is in the August to December annual catalog, or mini catalog, sorry. So you'll need a set of those as well. Okay, so let's just do some punching. Or not punching, let's do some stamping. So there's the pumpkin pie ink pad. And I've got some leaves at the top, and it looks like I did 5. Odd numbers of things always are more pleasing to me. And then if you kind of angle them, not so they're going all straight, but kind of at angles, it's more interesting. And then I got the little jack-o'-lantern face I'm going to put at the bottom. Okay, so that's done. Let's flip it shut and see what else we got to stamp. We need to stamp our sentiment. And I need to add enough space so that we can add a little sprig of all of our punches. So you might want to lay out your punches to see where you want to place them on your strip of white. And then stamp your sentiment after you see where you want to lay all the punches. There. And that is not quite so straight. So let's flip that over. Let's try again. Nope, that one isn't as great either. This is why I gave you 4, but you are hopefully stamping. Oh, there we go. Stamping over your strip. I'm kind of stamping at an angle. All right, and then I jazzed up my pattern paper, so I just wanted to share that. You can't hardly see it. You probably can't see it on the camera, but I stamped some leaves. Where are my leaves here? I stamped some leaves. And this is just to remind you that you can stamp on your pattern paper. You don't have to leave it plain. If you don't like it, go ahead and stamp something. And then, oh, I gotta find my seeds. So I did put some seeds on there. It's over here. All right, found my seeds. They were in another project bin. So just stamp some at the top and the bottom there. There we go. So just adds a little kind of fun flair to it. All right, last, in your Halloween kit, I had included a punched pumpkin that didn't have the stamping on it. So if you don't have the Apple Builder punch, you can use that as a template and trace around. Oh, I still need that. Otherwise, if you've got your stamp set and Apple Builder punch, go ahead and ink your pumpkin. And stamp it. And then we're gonna punch second. I'm just gonna leave that open, get the stamp out of the way, flip it over so that we can perfectly position it in our punch, and punch out. Now, if you didn't get the stamp set or Apple Builder punch and you're doing the tracing method, just grab your orange markers and draw some veins on your pumpkin, and that should work just fine. All right, so we're done with our punching. I think we're on to assembly. So let's get started with that. Here's my inside piece. And I like to add adhesive to as many pieces as possible, as long as I've got it in my hand. So you use whatever adhesive you like to use. Liquid glues will work, tear and tape, glue dots, and then this right here. Whatever you have handy. And then this one as well, get a splotch of that. Right now comes the hard part. I gotta try to not get anything stuck where it shouldn't be stuck. And keep it on camera for you. Okay, so open that up. This goes on the inside. I'm just eyeballing top to bottom, left to right. I'm pretty sure this Whisper White piece is 4 by 5 1/4 inches. Okay, and then here are your triangles. And I didn't mention this in the other videos, but let's see what size. I think, yeah, these are 4 by 5 1/4 as well. See, now everything's sticking to me. Yep, 4 by 5 1/4 as well. And then you just cut it at a diagonal to fit. And it depends, or it matters which diagonal you cut at. See, I cut from the upper right to the bottom left. So if you're recreating this at home, upper right to bottom left is how you want to cut it in a triangle. Do not want to cut it this way because it's not going to fit on your card. It will fit, but you will have the opposite pattern up. So I kind of wanted this. It looks like a fall sweater to me. Like one of those Shetland sweaters, you know, those off-white, woolly, thick sweaters. Okay. Oh, shoot. Look at this. This flipped over on me. Here we go. Picked it up. And then I should have actually custom cut this off. So it'll be fine. I would custom cut that to the size of your pattern paper and not to the edge of the pumpkin pie cardstock. But nobody will know that my sample looked a little different than the card that they're gonna get. All right. Next up, actually we're not gonna put the pumpkin on yet because there's something I want you to do with your ribbon. So this ribbon is retired. It's really pretty. It looks like upholstery. But I want you to cut off just one of these little, I don't know what you want to call them, the little pieces. Just cut off one. And that's because I have a little bit tucked on the pumpkin for the stem. So you'll just pull off that string, you know, it looks like embroidery floss, and then you just fluff it. Okay, so I do need a little more adhesive at the tops on my pumpkin. So that will stick right there. Your card, if you add a lot of detail, if you add a lot of details to your card, it just increases the wow factor. So pumpkin without a stem wouldn't be as impressive as a pumpkin with a stem. Okay, and then next, this is going to be attached up here. Now this is kind of, tricky to attach, but again, we're gonna pull that string. These are called tassels. I was thinking of that word. There we go, tassels. So I let the tassels kind of roam free there. And then that's gonna go up there. So 2, 4, 6, 8, I have 9 tassels, plus the one right there. So hopefully I gave you enough. I would probably count out to see your length and then just divide it equally among all 4 of your cards. And I know a few of you also got lengths already cut for each card. All right, I'm going to use my tear and tape because that's a little thinner. And a little thinner and easier to control. There. It covers up all the adhesive. And then last, we need to attach all of our little punch shapes. So these are from the Autumn Punch Pack, like I said, in the August to December 2020 catalog. Acorn, maple leaf, and an oak leaf. I punched it using the copper foil sheets, the Sahara Sand cardstock, because it kind of coordinates with the Sahara Sand ribbon and the Sahara Sand in the pattern paper. Cajun Craze, yep, those are the 3 colors. All right, so at the top, I've had the Sahara Sand maple leaf. And then I have the acorn off to the side. And then the copper leaf, oak leaf over those 2. And at the bottom, looks like I've got the oak leaf pointed towards the spine of the card. And then coming around here, the maple leaf, filling out the bottom, and the oak leaf, or the acorn pointing towards the corner. Okay, we're almost done. Now find your champagne rhinestones. Hopefully they haven't fallen on the floor. You should have a strip of those. And I included the 2 sizes. So a large one that will anchor the leaves at the bottom in the center, and then medium size one up here next to the give thanks. And we're done. So quick card, impressive. This you'll have to throw away or use somewhere else. I suppose we could have put it on the pumpkin for some vines. Ooh, look at that. Huh. Might have to tuck that under there, right? Tuck it under there how? Ooh. Hang on a second. Creativity is calling us. We can probably wrap it around if you've already attached your pumpkin down. Look at that. Do you like that or not? I don't know. It's pretty straight. It doesn't look like vines. I don't think I'll use that on my card, but maybe you will. Maybe you'll like it. Okay. All right, so thanks for watching. This is the last of the 4 Kits in the Mail videos. There are 3 other on my YouTube channel for the other designs. Here are the other designs. So the red apple, the granny apple green, and the Halloween design was a bonus one I included in your kit. even though you might receive your kit after Halloween. And then I wanted to share that I'm hosting a Black Friday event with 3 other demonstrators from across the globe. Go to my blog at superawesomestamper.com for all the details and how to receive your ticket. Basically, place an order as described here and in my blog post, and you'll receive a ticket to our virtual event. So I hope you can join us. We're really excited to share all of our designs that day and meet everybody from across the globe. All right, thanks for stepping with me. Make sure you click the bell to be notified of all my YouTube new video content, and click subscribe on my blog. All right, bye Stampers. Have a good day.